leaked. Thank you, Maddie. Love you. But I have made one big change. This is the big announcement. I have made a pretty big change. Some of you guys know that I had an affiliate sponsorship with Razer Gaming, and I have actually voided and gotten rid of that affiliation. I will no longer be partnered with Razer. I will no longer have an affiliation or a tier 3 sponsorship with Razer. I have completely changed the products that I use on stream and the products that I endorse over to Corsair. I want to talk to you for a few minutes about some of those changes. Wanted to bring to you 10 reasons. I love these kind of 10 reasons things. Wanted to bring 10 reasons why I decided to change. I love Razer. Razer, they make good stuff. The reality is Razer makes good stuff. There's no way around it. Razer is not a bad product. Razer is not a bad company. I'm glad I finally woke up and got away from Razer. I love it. I love it. Yo, we got Spare Grizzin. I'm not engaged in any religion, but I believe in the good of people. I believe in the good life on earth. I don't believe in a higher power and a higher spirit, but I believe in the better in us. I hope that is okay with you. Hey, man, we love you. You don't need to believe in order to belong. Amazing to have you in the stream, man. God bless, big guy. Now, I wanted to bring you guys 10 reasons why I decided to do so. The first reason, and I want to give a disclaimer of why I made this choice and why we're going to talk about all of these products and all of these reasons. The reality is, even though as a streamer I have opportunities to, have sponsorships and depending on what tier sponsorship you have, to get free products and that kind of stuff, the reality is I don't just want to be sponsored by any company, because I don't just want to endorse any company. The reality is that we've been very blessed to where God has brought a lot of people our way. God's brought a lot of people our way. And the reality is that, and it's just a humbling point, that there are a lot of people that will use the products that I use simply because I use them. Not everyone, but there have been a lot of people that have bought and purchased Razer products because I endorsed Razer. And Razer is a great product. They make great mice, they make great keyboards. But I've been thinking for a little while about changing my sponsorship. Well, I'll explain more on that. About steering away from Razer, because I wanted to pick the company that I believe would be best for my people. And although Razer is great, they make great products, and I was completely happy with the product, 100%, with both their mice and keyboards. I love them all. The reality is I wanted a product that I believed was best for you. And kind of point number one of why I changed my sponsorship was the prices. Razer is overpriced. I'm just going to be real, okay? I'm going to be real. Razer's products are pretty expensive. In my opinion, they're incredible, but it's a lot like Apple, where the products are incredible, but they know they can charge more, so they do. And the reality is, because whatever product I use, a lot of people will purchase just because I use it, I didn't feel right in making people feel like, hey, you need this product, when the reality is they don't, right? Not everyone is in a place where they can buy a $170 keyboard, right? The reality is I'm a full-time streamer. If I buy a $170 keyboard, you know what I do? I write it off on my taxes. Like, there are benefits that I have that you don't have. And I didn't feel right making people feel like they needed to buy such expensive equipment that you really don't need. Styles, you're good to see, man. I'll talk about the Razer announcements in a little bit. And the reality is that Razer has some great products, but they really only have like the high-end products. This is the way I would put it, right? I'm going to show you their website in just a second for Corsair. This is the way I talk about Razer. Razer sells BMWs and only BMWs. The car. If you guys are from out of the US, you don't know what BMW is. It's a really nice car. It's a luxury model car, but it's very expensive. They only sell BMWs. They don't sell low-end equipment. They don't. They only sell like the best. And I love Corsair because they tend to a bigger audience, and they tend to something that I'm more comfortable with. And the reality is that they do. Corsair also sells BMWs, and to be honest, I like their BMWs better than Razer. I'm going to show you why. but they also sell lower end products. They sell mice like this. And on Amazon, check it out. Harpoon RBG. I watched a review or one or two on every single Corsair product that is in existence while I was on vacation. I probably, no lie, spent about 40 hours watching reviews, and I loved it. I just love this kind of stuff. It was so relaxing for me. Well, like for Harpoon RBG, let's go to Amazon real quick, right? Let's see. Corsair RGB. You can get a great starter. I forgot the word. For $26, dude, you're gonna get a quality FPS mouse for $26. Then you can also, right, if you also want, you can get a more of a mid-range, and they're high-end. They're BMW. You can also, right. So I've got a Corsair Glaive. I tested almost all these Razer products. I mean, all these Corsair products before I made my decision. That's what I was doing on vacation, testing these products. But the reality is, you can have both the starter and both the mid-range and the high-end range with Corsair. And the reality is, in my place of influence, which I'm really humbled by, people will join the company that I endorse just because I endorse it. And with Razer, by endorsing these high-end expensive products, people are spending money on something they really just don't need. They really don't need. 99% of people will be just fine with this $29.99 mouse. This is a good quality mouse, man. I watched reviews. I touched one at the store. It's good stuff. This is good stuff. But Razer, all they have is like $50, $60 mice. And if you want to follow my lead in the company, then you'll have to spend $60. The reality is, most of you shouldn't be spending $60. Shinobi97, welcome, my friend, to the God Squad. Incredible to have you in the stream. And I didn't feel comfortable endorsing a company that didn't tend to the needs of my people. The reality is that 90% of you are not professional gamers, you're not full-time streamers, and you don't play video games for a living. I'm not a professional gamer, but I do game as a profession. So I need this kind of equipment. But you don't. So for me to say, you need to buy this $60 mouse is just not true. It's just not true. And I wasn't comfortable with it. I wasn't comfortable with that. And I want to endorse a company that says, you know what? You are meeting the needs of my people. My people do not need to buy a $60 mouse, but they can get a quality $29.99 mouse, $49, $59, $69.99 mouse. They can get that kind of quality at the same. The prices are similar at the similar products, right? So you can get a $7 Razer mouse and a $7 Corsair mouse, but you can't get a $30, $25 Razer mouse. And I want a company that can offer that. For things like keyboards, it's a great price, it's amazing, and it's not. I do not believe that Razer products are better than Corsair products. I don't. For example, let me show you. This was a big deal for me. Let's go to their keyboards. Their keyboards, right? If you guys don't know anything about mechanical keyboards that have actual gaming mechanical switches in them, it's a big deal for a keyboard. Razer products. I'm going to show you this keyboard right here. This right here, I'm not cool with this. I'm not cool with this, okay? This is a Razer Ornata keyboard. There's a Razer Synosa keyboard. There's other Razer great products. They look great. This does not have mechanical switches in it, okay? You can spend $70 on a Razer keyboard that does not have mechanical switches on it. Yes, giblets, it's mecha membrane. It's mecha membrane. Or, so you can buy this for $70 and it not have mechanical switches, or you can go to the keyboards on Corsair. Let me load it up on my screen real quick. Or you can go to one of the starter entry keyboards of Corsair, right? K40. And these do. So for the same price, I mean, dude, look, $49.99, bro. $49.99. You can get the same price keyboards with actual mechanical switches. And I'm just not cool with that. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that price and it not having mechanical switches. I feel like I'm not cool with it. I'm not cool with it. Mechanical switches are huge. I just recently switched from red switches to brown switches, and I'm loving it. Oh, Katsumoto. Black Widow is an incredible keyboard, right? So the keyboard that I bought was the Corsair RGB K95 Platinum Edition. That's the keyboard I got, right? First of all, this thing is freaking sweet, dude. It's got media switches in the top right. It's got 6 macro buttons. The Razer only had 5. This has media switches. The Razer doesn't. They're linked with function keys. The thing is sweet, dude. The thing is absolutely sweet. But this is the same price as the Black Widow, right? Same price as the Black Widow. But I think it's actually a better product. But like I said, Razer only makes BMWs. Corsair makes BMWs and Toyota Camrys. You feel me? And I wasn't comfortable endorsing a company that only made BMWs, because the reality is not everyone can afford one, and I don't want to make people to feel like they can't have the good stuff. They got tons of great. Look at these keyboards, dude. Tons of keyboards. So the price point was a huge thing for me. It was a huge thing for me. Now that I've tested their mice, their keyboards, I am so outrageously happy with Corsair. I mean, everything about Corsair I think is way better than Razer. I really do. I really do. I mean, even the attention to detail, everything, right? My Corsair keyboard came with a wrist rest. Every level of keyboard comes with a wrist rest. Razer just started introducing wrist rests on their higher end keyboards like 3 weeks ago. Like with their newest line of stuff. Corsair cares about their customer. So you know what they did? They introduced wrist rests and everything. I've never cleaned my Razer keyboard. Why? Because it never came with a key remover. It never came with the key remover. Now, I can remove my keys, and I can clean my keyboard. Now, obviously, I should have just bought a key remover, but I never did. The reality is that it coming with the product is incredible. Let me show you something. I got a Razer Scimitar. I'm not a Razer. A Corsair Scimitar Pro mouse. First of all, black and yellow. Penguin hype in the chat, please. Look at the attention to detail to this, right? Where's my little bag? I want to show you what this... Look at the attention to detail. Look at the attention to detail of this mouse. Right? People have different size hands. So, like, what if you don't like the distance of where those numbers are? Let me show this to you. Check it out. Comes with this little tool. You just loosen this, right? And I can move this to my preference. I can move it where I want it to go. I mean, just look at this thing, dude. RGB. You can go into the program and change the lighting and everything. And you can customize it to your preference. I mean, the attention to detail. The attention to detail is insane. It's insane, dude. And just the quality of their products they're through the roof. Their attention to detail, their care about the customer, it's through the roof, dude. It's through the roof. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's incredible. The FPS mouse, the Glaive, comes with a detachable, side for your wrist. That if you don't like the one that it comes with, there's other ones you can put on. They've got one that like catches your thumb pretty cool. See what I'm saying? On the side. So like this stuff all comes free. Stuff all comes free. My keyboard, this is perfect for me. So something that I do, right, as a streamer is I'm taking my hands off stuff. They're everywhere because I'm just a very interactive broadcaster. I'm changing scenes and all this kind of stuff. So I take my hand off the keyboard all the time. And sometimes when I quickly put my hand back on the keyboard, they're not on WASD because I move my hand so much. This keyboard, it didn't come like this, but it came with an option for these textured. You see WASD? Textured keys. So I can feel the difference of if my hand is on WASD or not. Check it out. Not only is it textured, But do you see how it comes to an angle? It comes to an angle. And the angle, so like if it's on my right finger, it cups my finger. On the left finger for the A, it's on the other side. For W, the curve is at the top. I mean, the attention to detail is through the roof. And then it also came, I didn't actually use these, but it also came with, where are they? Here we go. Came with an F key for other things you want to use. Another D key. I don't know why I had two Ds, but another W. So it came with extras. Oh, you break a key? Here's an extra one. Like the attention to detail. Like they care about the customer. Like they're not just trying to suck money out of you. Like they want to give you a quality product. It's an absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Another thing for me, right? So you guys know that I'm big on MMOs, but also big on FPS mice. So you guys know that I always rock two mice and I switch back and forth. Let me show you the amazingness of this, okay? I'm actually going to go grab my Razer keyboard and we're going to show some things. We're going to show some things. And I'm not even drinking my tea, honey. I love you. We're going to do some things. I mean, just look at this. I'm gonna move this camera like all the way down and hopefully set this up to where you guys can see this. Let me move this camera so you guys can see it. Okay. There we go, okay? Both keyboards pretty much side to side. You guys know that I am always switching between my MMO mouse and my FPS mouse. These are my new FPS mouse and my new MMO mouse. 12 buttons. This is the Razer Corsair. The Corsair Scimitar Pro, and this is the Corsair Glaive. Incredible mouse. Both of them, top notch, and a great price too. Incredible price. The keyboards, I love the keyboards. Razer. I'm sorry, I keep saying Razer. I gotta stop that. I'm using Razer for like 3 years. These have media controls. No media controls. These ones are kind of in the F keys. I hate that. This one has different lighting, but with a press of a button. Oh, we back. 2x2. We back. Dance. My camera's on move, so I can't dance. Hey. I love it, man. You are a next level champ, X2x2. Welcome back, man. I love you, bro. I love you. You're a champ among champs. A champ among champs. But the big thing about me, you guys know that I use two mice. I think this keyboard's way better. I mean, look at the lighting strip at the top. So sexy, dude. I can change the volume on my computer with this rolly thing. See how the music's going down on the stream? I'm controlling that with this rolly thing. So legit. Change the song right there. Sweet. I mean, I love it. But they, like Corsair, they think things through, dude. They think things through. Look at this. So you guys know that on stream, I use two different mice depending on what game I'm playing. So like if we've just played like 3 hours of World of Warcraft, and I'm like, okay, I wanna switch to Fortnite now. I'm like, all right, I gotta change my mouse. Give me a second, guys. I gotta walk around all the way to the back of my computer, and I gotta plug in my other mouse. I hated doing that. Rule of thumb as a streamer: the moment you step off camera, people will leave. It's just the way it works. What I always wanted a keyboard that had a USB at the top of the keyboard so I could plug something in. See that USB port in the keyboard? Now, here's the reality. Razer also has a USB port, but look where it is. Here's the keyboard, right? It's on the right side. The right side would be right here, where your mouse is. So for me to plug in this product right here, the cord would be right here. And it's in my way when I'm playing. Oh, it was awful. I hated it. I hated it. Yo, Spare Grizzin, we love you. God bless my friend. We'll see you next time. I would never, ever, ever do that. Now, I never have to get up to change my mouse again because it's just right here. You can see I've already got it. I've got it nice and color-coded and wire managed right there. Right in the top, dude. Now, I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind, okay? I'm talking about attention to detail in products. Get this Razer keyboard out of my face, man. Get this Razer thing out of my face. I'm gonna talk about this keyboard and their headset for a second, okay? Let me grab the headset. I did buy it just to test it out. Before I endorse a product, I needed to test them so I could have an honest opinion on it. So let me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things, my friend. So I did pick up the headset. I picked up the Corsair Void Pro. This is their highest end headset. $70. Let me say one thing. Razer headsets, I hate them. I never liked their headsets, so I never used them. I think they're awful. This is a really good headset. Now, some of you might be saying, Susie, why aren't you wearing it? I'll explain that to you. Right? So here's the headset. I've done a lot of testing with it. Okay? There's RGB on the sides. I know it's not plugged in yet. RGB on the sides. I'm going to show you two amazing things, right? Check it out. I paid $70 for this headset. This is an incredible headset. Let me show you something amazing. Let's say that you're a gamer and you have this headset. It's USB, and maybe you don't have a ton of space on your keyboard or whatever on your desk. Let me show you what you can do with this bad boy. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I don't personally do this, and I'll explain to you why I'm not actually using the headset. Check this out, boys, ladies and gentlemen. Say it's right in front of you, right? Here is the wire for the headset. I'm like, oh, it's in the way. And I'd really love the convenience of plugging it in, to my keyboard. Right? I'd love that convenience, but now I got a wire in my way. Oh, wait, my name's Corsair, and I create products that my consumers will actually love. Let me show you something real quick, okay? I'm just going to take this wire, and I'm going to do it as a swift run through. I'm going to lock it into place under these products. And then I'm going to take it wherever the hole is, and I'm going to plug it in. It's genius. Look at this wire management, dude. It's genius. It's just genius. Now, obviously, the question is, okay, Susie, if you love the headset so much, then why aren't you actually using it? Let me explain that. So, I love this headset. I really do. It's a great quality headset, and it's a great priced headset. Where is this thing? Get my mouse back. And it's a great priced headset, but it's not as good as the headset that I'm using. Let me explain what I mean by that. The reality is, the headset that I'm using are my Astro headsets, and in my opinion, they're the greatest headsets I've ever used. One, they have an Astro mix amp, which you see right here, which I need because I can plug in my Xbox, I can plug in my computer, and I can plug in my my microphone all to it, and I can hear all of it at the same time. All of it. They can hear all of it. And so I need this mix amp. I cannot use the USB because with me talking as much as I do, if I can't hear my own voice, because these are soundproof, right? So I'd be yelling and not even knowing I'm yelling, my voice would go out in like no time. But the reality is, these headsets, this is like a $300 headset, okay? It is outrageously amazing. But I'm saying all this, and this is actually going to prove to you how good Corsair is. Although this headset is amazing, this is $70. This was $300. Right? I've been using Astro for several years now. I love them. They're comfortable. Sound quality is, oh my goodness. I'm a musician, right? I do sound, so I appreciate sound quality. The comfort, amazing. The reality is, I would say that the headset I'm using, I would say that it is twice as good as this Astro headset. Twice as good. 200%. That's a lot, okay? That is a lot better. That's like if you can bench 200 pounds and I can bench 400 pounds. 200% is a lot. I would say that these headset is twice as good as this Corsair headset. Okay, Susie, how does that show how Corsair's good? You're getting twice as good a headset for 4 times the price. You see the math there? You're getting twice the headset for 4 times the price. So when you think about it, it's not worth it because you're going to get 50% of the headset for, way cheaper. The reality is that for $70, you're going to get an incredible headset. Yeah, that is what I have. No, the wireless isn't their top of the line. The wireless is just their wireless version. And there is one thing I don't like about the wireless. You can't actually charge them while wearing them, which is one thing I do not like. But it's the same headset. One's just wireless and one's not wireless. But this is an incredible headset for $70. The reality is that most of you are not looking for a $300 headset. I want to endorse a company that creates products for my people. I think Razer headsets are awful. I've always said that. I've always said that. Dude, for $70, you're going to get an incredible headset. These are way better, but they're 4 times the price. Almost 5, right? Almost 5 times the price. Of course, you're going to get if you didn't get a better product for 5 times the price, someone's doing something wrong. But for $70, you're going to get incredible headphones that they're not going to break the bank. They're comfortable. They look great. They got RGB on the side. Now, if you want to get these level of headsets, you're gonna have to pay. But the reality is, most of you are not. Those are the questions I get in. Susie, where can I get a headset for like $70? And I'm like, well, you're not gonna get much for $70. $70. Rikers, love you, man. Thank you so much for that follow, and welcome to the God Squad. For $70, you're not gonna get a good Razer headset. They're small, they're circular, they're uncomfortable, they don't sound great. Those are great. I will not be using them because I have these, and I can customize. Like I can put my logo on these. You know what I mean? Like, not gonna happen. But for $70, dude, you're gonna get a great headset. You're not gonna get this level, but if you want this level of headset, you're gonna have to pay this level of money. The reality is, I said I wanted a product that works for my people. Most of you are not looking for a $300 headset. You're looking for a $70 headset. I want a company that's going to give you what you need. And I don't like Razer headsets. I think they're terrible. I really, 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 really love Corsair. I love Corsair. I love Corsair, man. I love it. Yes, Dustin. Sorry, just give me a few more minutes, man. Give me a few more minutes. I love you. I love you, bro. These products are incredible. They have starter equipment for great prices. Great prices. Great prices. Reason number 1, the prices are great. Quality, right? I told you they care about the quality. I showed you how you can customize your mouse. Amazing. I mean, the wrist rest. They've been creating wrist rest since day 1. So many more reasons. Reason number 3, why I'm going with Corsair rather than Razer. Let me be clear on something, by the way. I'm not sponsored by Corsair. This is how much I believe in the product, and this is how much I wanted to have a better endorsement for you guys. That I forfeited my Razer sponsorship for nothing. I'm not sponsored by Corsair. I don't have any kind of affiliation with Corsair. But I wanted to do right by my community by offering them a product that they actually need and what I believe is better. That I forfeited my Razer product for nothing in return. I don't get paid by Corsair. I don't get discounts with Corsair. I literally believed in the product and wanted a product that was better for you so much that I literally have forfeited my Razer product for nothing. GG Razer. Pretty soon we're at the point where I probably could have got sponsored by Razer, but I will never endorse a product that I don't believe is right for my people. I don't. Another thing is community. Check this out. This is big. I'm big on community. You guys know me. One of our 5 core values here at God Squad Church. Community. There's a community page on their website. Look at this. RGB share. Look at this. Look at RGB share, right? Is it going to load? Come on. Oh, it's loading. My internet's being weird. There we go. There's RGB things you can do on your keyboard. And, oh, by the way, I'll put that announcement live now. And you can use other people's design products. Their RGB designs that they like created and they put on the website. So like they're creating community within their company. Like they're creating community within their company and their people online. People are sharing pictures. People are like, hey, I worked really hard on creating this RGB style on my keyboard. You know, I'm going to let you use it. And they're creating, RGB stands for red, green, blue. It just means like the colors that are moving around and stuff. It's just incredible. Like they're creating community. Look at this one. How to DIY. I get questions all the time. How do I build a computer? They teach you how to do it on their website. How to choose the memory you need. I get these questions all the time. This company cares enough about their consumer that they go out of their way. How to build a PC, graphic card selection. Look at this. They care about their consumer. They care about their consumer. There's just not this. They care. They care so much. They care so much. And I love it. I love it, man. They love it. They're selling me. Reason number 4, simple aesthetics. I think, look at this mouse, dude. It looks like a penguin. Let's go! Look at this thing. Ericsson Gaming. Coming with that sub. Look at that. Look how sweet this thing looks, dude. Ericsson Gaming, coming with that sub, man. Thank you so much, bro. I want to welcome you to a legendary group of supporters known as the God Squad Giants. Giants! Ooh! Ericsson, seriously, man. Thank you for that support, bro. I appreciate it, man. I mean, look at this. Look at this keyboard. Look how sexy this thing is. I just want to look at it. It's beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Aesthetics are incredible. Another thing, the company, they have like a face of the company, right? He's another World of Warcraft streamer. I've been following him for years, and his name is Bajira. When I went into Best Buy to buy this stuff, there was his face. They invited him in to do like a video introducing a new mouse and stuff. And they chose him to be the face of the company. Okay, why do I care about that? He's the kind of person that I feel comfortable being the face of the company. He's big into fitness. He's big into promoting marriage is more important than video games. He's, in my opinion, a great influence in the gaming community. And he's someone that, by them making him the face, shows me the kind of company that they are. That they chose a gamer like him rather than some toxic, high skill. I mean, he is. He's one of the best WoW players in the world. But he's the kind of person that I want my company to like. You feel me? So like that was actually important to me. Like the people that they endorse are the kind of people that I want to say that I'm comfortable with them saying these are the companies that I want. Another reason, small reason, but maybe you'll love this too. Here it is. This is amazing. Corsair actually, and this came out after I had already made my decision. Corsair just came out with one of the world's first competitive wireless equipment. Other companies have wireless, but they're kind of laggy. They're not as great. Corsair came out with the first wireless and mechanical mice that actually competes to the wired product. Incredible. But look at this. Where is this? I think it's called the Lapdog. So that's incredible. That's a big deal for me because in my traveling, having wireless equipment is super, super, super beneficial. But I want you to look at this. Where is the Lapdog? Oh, did they take it out? Where is it? They might have moved it. Where's this thing? Here we go. Look at this. For $69.99, you can get this Lapdog. You want to see what this is? I'm going to show you what this is. This is something I've wanted for years. For years. One thing I love about console gaming is you can play in the living room, right? One thing I love about PC gaming is that it's just amazing. Corsair comes in hot. Look at that thing, dude. Look at that thing. You can play from the living room now. Insane. From the living room, look at, from the living room, you can get top-notch gameplay, dude. Talk about playing Skyrim on the TV, on the PC. Look at this thing, dude. Look at this thing, bro. That's it. It's just incredible, and I want it. And they just made a wireless version. I wanted something like this for years. Now I finally have it. Now I'm finally gonna have it. Incredible, absolutely incredible. For me, that's a big deal because I want that. Like I want that exact thing right there. It's amazing, 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 amazing. Another reason number seven, sponsorship opportunities. So I'm not sponsored or anything with Corsair. I literally threw my Razer affiliation out the window for nothing. I have no affiliation with Corsair besides the fact that I'm comfortable endorsing their products and comfortable saying you should buy this. Because whether I want to or not, people will buy the products that I use. And that's a humbling thing for me to say, but it's true. And I didn't want people buying Razer because they're just so expensive and all the reasons I talked about. But sponsorship possibilities. Look at their sponsorship application, dude. I want you to look at this. Razer's sponsorship application, literally, when I filled it out, was literally essentially was how famous are you? That is literally their application. How famous are you? You can apply for an individual application or a team application. Look at this kind of stuff right here. Okay, right? Travel assistance. If you're sponsored, we know how expensive it is to travel and how important it is to attend as many competitions and events as possible. In some circumstances, we offer players travel assistance. Like they will pay for you to travel to certain events. That's incredible. Product development. Look at this. We believe in making quality products that all gamers will love, and our teams and content creators are key in that process. We therefore provide all our teams and creators opportunity to give feedback in the development of new products to ensure they have tools they need to win. So, and I did research on this. When they are making a new product, they send like a test dummy to all of their sponsored people and say, hey, test this out for us. Let us know what you think. Send us your feedback, and then we will incorporate that. So like if I got sponsored by them and they were making a new product, they would send it to me. I would test it. I'd be like, I don't really like this, but I liked this. And they would incorporate that in their product. They care about their consumer. That's a big deal. Mirik, we love you, girl. God bless. Happy New Year. We'll see you next time. That's a big deal for me. This mouse right here, literally, Bajira, the guy I was telling you about, they wanted to sponsor him, and he was like, well, you guys don't have an MMO mouse. So, and I play WoW, so I need an MMO mouse. So I can't be sponsored by you because you don't have an MMO mouse. You know what they said? Fine, we'll make you one. They literally made him an MMO mouse. He got to design it. All their people tested it. And now you have this MMO mouse, that Bajira. Like, they made it for him. They care about their consumer. It's insane, dude. Insane. This is huge. It's probably one of the biggest reasons. They have opportunities for the LAN center. Okay? I want to show you this real quick. Look at their website. Let's go to products. They don't just make mice and keyboards and headsets. Check it out. They make gaming chairs. Look what else they make. Obviously, mice, headset, keyboards, mouse pads. They make almost every single individual piece that goes into your PC. Okay? You need a power supply? They make power supplies. You want a graphics card? They make graphics cards. Okay? You need storage in your PC? They make storage. They make all the things. So if you want to customize a PC, you can pretty much go all Corsair products, right? But not only that, they make custom built PCs. High end though. So I want you to think about a sponsorship for God Squad Gaming. I want you to dream big with me, right? We're not there just yet. Right? We're opening up the world's first gamer church with a gaming LAN center in it. Do you realize that if we had a sponsorship with Corsair, we could get computers from them, chairs from them, mice from them, keyboards from them, headsets from them. Everything. We could literally get everything for the entire LAN center minus monitors by Corsair. Do you realize the opportunity that would give us? You can't compete. You can't beat that, dude. Like, there's no other company that can offer us that. There's no other company that can offer us that, dude. Look at these cases. They have it all, dude. They have it all. Next PC I build is going to be inside this case right here. They have RGB fans, dude. I mean, they have it all, dude. Like, literally, if we got a sponsorship, like, we could have God Squad Gaming LAN Center just decked. I mean, everything, dude. From one company. It's just through the roof, dude. It's through the roof. Reason number 9, which I mentioned before, they listen to their customers. They listen to their customers. This is a product. Razer is a product that I can use and be happy with, but Corsair is a product that all of us can be happy with, and that was really important to me. I want a product that I can be comfortable endorsing, because whether I'm sponsored by them or not, I endorse whatever company I use. So whatever company I'm using, I'm telling my people, you should get this product. And the reality is, Razer, I love it. I was never disappointed, except for my mice. I had to buy a new mouse like every year because they kept dying on me. Those are the things I didn't mention, right? But they kept dying. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. But the reality is, Corsair is a product that I could be comfortable telling you that, man, you need this stuff. You get it. And I'm not being paid to say that. I'm not sponsored. I'm not even affiliated with Corsair. I just believe in the product. I threw away my Razer benefits to just be able to say that I'm comfortable endorsing this company. And here's the reality. Reason number 10 is that I wanted not just a product to endorse. I wanted a company to endorse. And the reality is, Razer, I love their products, but I don't necessarily love their company. They're innovative. They make some of the most creative stuff in the world. They're coming out with a PC laptop. Sorry, a laptop that has 3 monitors built into it. Like, who thinks of that, right? They came out with a Razer phone. I don't have it, but they came out with a Razer phone. You put the phone into, like a laptop where like the mouse pad is. You put the phone in an open slot right there, and that becomes the mouse pad, and then the whole computer is powered by the phone. I mean, I don't know how they come up with this stuff, dude. They're super innovative, but they're not exactly what I'm trying to send out to my people. They're not. They're not. And Corsair is the way to go, guys. Corsair is the way to go. And I'm comfortable endorsing their product. I'm comfortable telling everyone they should have Corsair products. I really am. I love the company. I love what they stand for. I love it. I love it. And so I have completely discarded my Razer products. Not my products. Still have them. My Razer affiliation. So I will no longer get my benefits that I have from Razer. The only benefits I had at my tier was I could buy their products at a reduced rate. And I threw that away. And honestly, I was climbing the ladder of Razer, so I probably could have got a Razer sponsorship pretty soon. But I ruined those chances because I thought it was worth it to go Corsair, even though I have nothing from Corsair. Maybe one day we'll get a sponsorship, but even if we don't, the reality is, whether I'm sponsored or not, I endorse whatever company I'm using to all of you. And I wanted to make a good choice on what company I endorsed. I still have my Razer mouse pad because I need to buy a new mouse pad. My Razer products, I'm giving my Razer keyboard to Pastor Boz because he has a crappy keyboard. Crappy keyboard. Absolutely terrible. Oh, Nate, bro, I have a new number, bro.